isn't to teach them how to make money necessarily, that's the byproduct. It's to teach them to look around their environment and say, I own this, right? The things around you are your responsibility. It could be, it turns out, your life.
When Tom Brady had that famous game that he had, that's what you call the hero's moment. Is the odds are against you. And he's going to step into that moment, and for him, it's winning and winning. Why? Because he's going to come against the odds and win, or he's going to learn something.
Focusing on the life that you want. Business should not be your life. Business is nothing more than a tool. Here's what he said. He said, Jeff, watch this. So we go down the hall, and he stops this woman walking along. And he goes, excuse me, Jane, what are you doing? And she explains what she's doing, and he says, how does that sell more flowers? And there's only two answers. If Jane can't tell how the activity that she is doing right now sells more flowers, he says, put that down and do something else. So let's say Priceline, it was get a butt in a bed. Until someone pays for a hotel room, we've achieved nothing. Everything else we do is useless unless it ends in a butt in a bed. What is yours? I want you to think about that. But it's kind of, yeah, pay your dues, work really hard, and then it's your call after that. So the times when I wanted to do something else and beyond discipline, I would stop and say, if I sacrifice now, I get it all back 1,000 times over later. Have the discipline to sell more flowers and do nothing else till you hit your goal. Jeter and I were talking about that. Derek one day said, you know, if you look in the dugout of the team that just won the World Series, they're probably having a little better time than the teams that didn't make the playoff. He's like, winning is fun, but you have to win to be able to have that fun. And you got to put in all that work. People see him celebrating when he won 5 World Series. What they don't see is the thousands of hours that he didn't go out in the nightlife in New York, that he was in a batting game. Everybody pays their dues. Your job is to design yourself out of a job. Your job is to surround yourself with people the best people in the industry, people smarter than you that can work anywhere, and nobody ever wants to leave. Now let me stop and tell you my definition of success, because it's changed. We are raised to believe success is the combination of 1, 2, or 3 of these things. Money, fame, and power. Yet here's what happened. I grew up and now I have friends who are billionaires, and some of them the most miserable people I know. I have very famous movie star and athlete friends that are miserable. Then I have friends who have nothing and are the happiest people I know. So I started saying, maybe that wasn't it. So let me tell you my new definition of success. My definition of success is any human being that you meet that looks back at their life at any moment right now can look back and say, man, what a ride. Now I want you to think of knowledge. Everything you learn, think of it as a puzzle piece. And so if I was to give Lindsay a piece of a puzzle and say, Lindsay, what is this? She would say, I don't know, Jeff, you give me something blue. And I would give her on day 2 a second piece. And on day 3 a third piece. And Lindsay would say, Jeff, I still have no idea what this is. But I want you to think about this. If I gave Lindsay a piece of that puzzle every single day, another piece, and every day she put them on her table and moved them around, what would happen one day? One day Lindsay would call and say, I just figured it out. She said, this is going to be an Irish castle. I can see what's forming. That is what you're doing with knowledge. You are collecting pieces from around the world so you can be the first person ever to fit pieces together in a way that never been fit before.
One life, getting the goods in the woods, just enjoying life. One life, getting the goods in the woods, just enjoying life. One life, getting the goods in the woods, just enjoying life.